The single most vital element of good health is arguably your immune system, because it's your body's way to protect itself. Research over the last 50 years led scientists to a stunning discovery. A little-known protein contained in all human cells that supports immune response, even anti-aging. Now, a biotech company from North America is creating a wellness revolution, bringing this immunity breakthrough to the world. The breakthrough first began in the 1960s when surgeon Gustavo Bunos became intrigued with the vastly different outcomes of recovery for post-surgical patients. Dr. Bunos posited that the difference was caused before the surgeries ever took place, determined by the patient's nutritional health. He sought to discover which specific nutrients impacted healing and recovery the most. Around that same time, Dr. Patricia Conchavin at McGill University in Montreal was pioneering research in the new field of clinical immunology. The two doctors began collaborating on an endeavour that would become a lifelong quest for them both: research to enhance immune function. They began focusing on glutathione, a little-known biomolecule contained in all human cells that may contain the secret of immune response, even anti-aging. To further their research, in 1996, Drs. Bunos and Conchavin launched one of the first biotech startups. They chose the direct selling business model and named it Immunotec. Dr. Bunos passed away at the age of 83, but the company he helped co-found continued developing breakthrough wellness products and developed a small but fiercely loyal following of customers. The Immunotec products were one of the best kept secrets in the wellness community. All that began to change in 2017. Inside the company, there was a great desire to explore new product development and expand this wellness revolution to more countries around the world. But some of the founding shareholders wanted to monetize their interests for estate planning. Riding to the rescue was renowned entrepreneur Maurizio de Monza. Mauricio was passionate about both the immune system research and the product line Immunotec was developing. He was determined to create a global movement to expand awareness of the role nutrition plays in building overall wellness. That vision came into reality when Mauricio led an investment group to take the company private, remove earnings pressure, and free up the Immunotec scientists to focus on nothing but more cutting-edge research on the immune system. As CEO, Maurizio and his team brought tremendous resources and experience to allow Immunotec to continue aggressive investigation, product development, and international expansion. A state-of-the-art facility to produce the signature product, Immunocal, opened in 2021. Under Mauricio's leadership, Immunotec developed the proprietary Immune Strengthening Protocol, or ISP. The philosophy behind the ISP is simple yet profound. Instead of concentrating on treating diseases and illnesses after the fact, Immunotec believes it's better to nourish your body with specific nutrients that allow you to maintain a healthy immune response. This ISP is the North Star, guiding principle for all Immunotec product development. Immunotec is continually innovating in wellness research, product development, and growing the network of independent consultants. The company is now operating in more than a dozen countries with new markets opening annually. Today, Immunotec products are widely considered as the preeminent nutritional sustenance for maintaining a healthy immune response.
We're really excited about the job the team did with that video. This isn't even going to be part of the actual ladder of escalation, ultimately. It's just something that they put together now to help you internalize the message. And it's something if somebody stops by the site or you want to just give a little follow-up information and somebody wants to know, hey, what is this company all about? You can say, hey, you got 5 minutes? Just watch this video. and you'll see what we're all about. And by the way, this video will be up tomorrow, Tuesday. I think some point during the night tonight, they're going to put this up. At least the English version will be up, and the English version in Spanish subtitles. I think that's going to be ready by tonight, and they're working on Portuguese subtitles and French subtitles, I believe. All right, so now here's something I want to introduce to you. The 6 most important skill sets to become proficient in. These, and here's the thing, not only do you have to become proficient in these 6 skill sets, but you've got to get everybody you introduce to the business proficient in them as quickly as possible. So the key to this is going to be you want to study, do, and teach simultaneously. Now, people don't naturally do that. The human default setting is, okay, I'm going to study this for 2 months, then I'm going to do it for 2 months, and then I'll be able to teach my team. No, you can't do that because you won't have any traction, you won't have any growth. And if people don't see growth quickly, they drop out. So one of the things you'll see to really jack up your retention and jack up your duplication is to create a culture where everyone learns, hey, we study, do, and teach simultaneously. So your goal is to get people actually recruiting new customers and new distributors within their first 48 hours. You will make or break your new distributors in the first 2 weeks, and the critical window is the first 48 hours. So you've got to get them proficient in 6 areas. So let's run through them, because this is going to be the core curriculum that we're going to work on every month from now on. And each of these, at the convention, at the Go Diamond weekends, at the Lifestyle Dreams weekend, you see at the next event we have coming up, we're going to do some serious deep dives in this. This first skill set I want to talk about is meeting people. That's a skill. And because it's a skill, it means it can be developed. So when you have someone say, well, I don't know that many people, you say, great, that's not a problem. I'm going to show you how to meet people. Because that is a skill you can learn. I have seen people, instead of buying $80 worth of gas at a service station, they buy $15 worth at 5 different places because they're just looking to meet people. Right? They go to places, they join clubs, they join associations, they get into Facebook groups, they get into Reddit chats, they find ways to meet new people. And that's a skill, right? So we can teach that. So you remember, you want to become proficient at this right away, and you want to train your team to be proficient in. The second skill set is working a candidate list. A lot of people don't even do a list when they join the business. That's a big mistake, right? And I get, the list is in your phone, right? Right now you have 150 contacts in your phone probably. That's your beginning list. But you need to migrate that. As you approach those people, you need to be migrating them to another list, which is your working candidate list. So when you approach someone, you know, okay, they watched the video, I need to follow up on this date, or they tried some products, I need to follow up on that date, or hey, they're not interested now, but they said check with them in 6 months from now, right? So that's your candidate list. You need to work that, and that's a skill, right? It's recognized, because the average person, even in COVID times now, I think the average person still probably meets at least 5, 6, 8 new people a week. So you go to the dry cleaner. There's somebody, they're dressed really nice, they're very friendly, they're very professional, you're impressed with them. You need to be thinking, wow, that's a good candidate for my business. I need to make sure they're on my candidate list. Because you don't just throw up over everybody you meet and try and make a presentation when you're standing in line at the supermarket. But as you meet people, you're going to quantify it. Are they a good candidate? You're going to put them on the list. So the list should be organic. As people sign up, they leave the list. As you meet promising other new people, they add to the list. So again, that's a skill we need to become proficient and then teach. The next three I'm going to put together. Skill set number 3 is inviting. Skill set number 4 is presenting. And skill set number 5 is follow-up. Those 3 skills are very interrelated. And again, all of them can be learned. All of them can be developed. You can become better at all of them. Like inviting. There are people who call up their list to say, I joined this new thing and I need some people because I'm hoping I make some money with this. So would you possibly, by any chance, is there any way in a million years you would watch a video if I sent it to you? Right? That's one way of inviting. And there's another way that says, Julio, I've just opened a new business, and with your skill, with your talent, with your personality, you would crush at this. Would you be willing, if I send you a link to a video for 9 minutes, would you be willing to look at that and then call me right afterward? That's a different way, right? That's a skill of inviting. And you will find that inviting is the money skill. The better you get at that skill set, the wealthier you're going to become in this business. So you want to develop that. And then there's the presenting skill. Now again, when I say presenting, or Jaime says presenting, we don't mean, hey, you should be able to give a 60-minute great stage presentation, because that's not going to duplicate. By presenting, we mean the ability to get people in front of a third-party tool making a presentation. Might be your sponsor is doing a Facebook Live, or it's just a video, or some a group chat, whatever. It's your ability to get them there, have the invite, and then that other skill, the follow-up. The money is in the follow-up, right? Not everybody's just going to watch a video and then click through and sign up and become a distributor. Most people are going to need you to follow up with them, work with them, call, check in with them. They're going to have some questions, and then you're going to move them up that ladder of escalation. And then finally, the 6th skill set that you want to work on is the ability to present the product line. And again, in a way, without making crazy medical claims or testimonials that are going to get you into trouble, without being a super salesperson, but using the tools and there's many already there. There's a lot of videos, a lot of stuff on the website that you can use to show people the efficacy and the benefits of the Immunotec product. And we're, of course, going to work with the team on developing more of them, right? But you've got to know that basic story. And really that's going to center around that ISP that you saw in the video. So here's my assignment from Jaime and I this month for you, which is 2 things. One is make the commitment to become proficient in these 6 skill sets as quickly as possible, and then create the culture where that's what you do with your team, is you train on this, you get people involved in all 6 areas and proficient as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to challenge you to keep recruiting or start recruiting, whichever is more appropriate. Keep recruiting until you have 4 lines chasing you. And by chasing you, we mean in a positive sense, that they're like, hey, I've got this new line in Merida, Yucatan, and they're really excited, and they're going to have 5 people at their house, and they want to know, could you call in on a Zoom call and chat with them? That means they're chasing you. Or, hey, I'm working with this guy. He's an athlete and he has this question about this product. I need to know what's the answer to this. They're chasing you, right? They're calling you up. Hey, I would like to know what's the next thing I need to do to grow my business. So keep sponsoring people until you have 4 different lines that are actually contacting you, chasing you on a regular basis to help them to grow their business. And then as they become proficient and they stop chasing you, you're going to want to replace them with another line that's chasing you. But it starts, real duplication, real traction, it's going to start by getting those 4 lines chasing you. All right, Monsieur Loquier, final words.
Yes, my friend, thanks. Como vieron, estamos muy emocionados con todo lo que está ocurriendo y el motivo por el que estamos muy emocionados es porque, como siempre le decimos a Mauricio, admiramos profundamente el trabajo que ha hecho Immunotec hasta el día de hoy. Admiramos mucho lo que ha hecho el corporativo y admiramos mucho lo que han hecho los líderes, todos los diamantes, los platinos, toda esa gran capa de liderazgo de Immunotec. Sin duda merece toda nuestra admiración y nuestro respeto. Y el motivo por el que estamos tan emocionados es porque con tantos años de experiencia en la industria, sabemos en dónde hay mucho más potencial y en dónde no. Sabemos identificar cuando una empresa ha hecho un gran trabajo, pero no tiene más margen de crecimiento y sabemos ver esos casos excepcionales, esos santos griales de los negocios, esas gemas ocultas en las cuales uno dice, wow, esta ya es una gran empresa, esta ya es una empresa que está en el top 100, pero que podría estar en el top 5, que podría estar en el top 1. Y eso es lo que nos entusiasma tanto, que todo este sistema de duplicación sumado al increíble trabajo que ya están haciendo ustedes puede lograr. Entonces, lo último que te voy a decir es que te lleves unas pocas tareas muy simples para poder realmente ser un protagonista de esta historia. La primera tarea es que realmente hagas el compromiso que te acaba de decir, Randy, este compromiso de aprender las habilidades y de reclutar hasta que encuentres 4 líneas que te estén persiguiendo. La segunda tarea es que después de que hagas ese compromiso, lo escribas y se lo mandes a tu patrocinador o al offline que más confianza le tengas, a quien tú quieras que se entere de esto, porque no es lo mismo que yo lo piense, a que lo escriba, lo firme y se los mande. Y si puedes, además, públicalo en el grupo de Facebook en el que estés. Todos tenemos grupos de Facebook, ya sea del equipo o de la empresa, del país en el que estoy. Entonces, publica ese compromiso, porque cuando se lo dices al mundo, es mucho más probable que lo cumplas. La siguiente tarea que te quiero dejar es que ya reserves en tu agenda el siguiente duplication dialogue, el siguiente diálogo de duplicación, esto que acabamos de vivir. Ya resérvate el horario para la siguiente edición, que va a ser el 23 de octubre. Lo vamos a hacer en sábado en la mañana, 23 de octubre a las 9 de la mañana, hora central, que es la hora de México, de Colombia, de Ecuador, del centro de Estados Unidos. Averigua en Google cuál sería ese horario en tu ciudad y bloquéalo. Asegúrate de estar aquí, es muy importante que no te pierdas ni uno solo. Y por último, la última tarea que quiero que te lleves es que hagas lo que tengas que hacer para cerrar muy fuerte el año y todo el periodo de calificación del viaje Elite. Haz lo que tengas que hacer, empuja como nunca, porque obviamente es algo que no te vas a querer perder. Y con todo lo que estamos haciendo, aunque estuvieras empezando hoy, podría pasar que este cierre de año haga toda la diferencia, porque obviamente, pues como cerremos estos últimos meses, va a ser como va a iniciar el próximo año, va a ser como tengamos todo el resto de esta historia que vamos a construir juntos. Así es que haz lo que tengas que hacer. Si puedes calificar al viaje, pues mucho mejor, ¿ok? Eso son las tareas, eso sería nuestra primera sesión. Por mi parte es todo. Qué bueno tenerte aquí con nosotros. Nos vemos el próximo mes porque es hora de llevar tu negocio al siguiente nivel. Un fuerte abrazo.